towards the site here. James, this is a complete retake setup. James going to take the fight. Has to concede, has to give them the space. They're coming through mid to B. This is a disaster.
Yeah, and already Fame 2, sharp as he has been, straight to the head of Fnatic.
They didn't even have to leave spawn.
Catching all that action, and yeah, I mean, the action's come to them.
All right, well, bomb down CT Arch. I could not actually think of a bigger nightmare on the CT side, or the T side. The CT side, this is a dream for the bomb to be down that deep, that entrenched, as the kills are going to keep coming. Sure, Mezzy may get one. It's just Nikodos. He has all the space. He's actually at least deciphered the fact that they completely were bamboozled on the pistol round. And if he can get anything done here, a couple of kills, a little bit of damage, it's going to make the best of a bad situation.
Okay, Nikodos. Good luck, have fun, mate. Walking on in, and perfectly played by Outsiders. You're not getting out of there. You will not. That's a third for Fame. And it seems like the smoke and mirrors are working well. It's up to Kickert, up to Fame. Big frag out of Roy. Still Kickert, though. Surprise is one. Looking for another, and Flit as well. No one's looking. A double back from Mezzy. Back-to-back doubles for either squad. Leaves us in a 2-on-2, but
Crim's got a freebie.
He should have a freebie. So loud, stampeding is Norbert. Will he clear? Oh! Gets the headshot. Strafing out the door, and Mezzy about to test his mettle. 2 into the site. Can he get 2 to get out? This will be a huge round early for the in-game leader. Flying that Union Jack. Norbert rather low. First one beheaded. Needs Jame. A battle of wits with their in-game leader. And just like that, responsible Fnatic for long. Arc smoke. Jame anti-flash and a good frag onto Mezzy. The head of the snake removed. Fnatic writhing in agony, or not, as the T-side AWP connects. Nikodos gives him space. Jame refuses to surrender. Needs another hard-fought Fasher with a double. And still into the site. 15 seconds they need to force this fight. Nikodos time, and Crims will frag. It's
Outsiders, the AWP, a couple of M4s, a FAMAS, and an MP9, and this time they're fighting for more control. Kick it forward with the MP9. We'll take the fight. Nikodos through the corner of the smoke. We'll get him. The second now from the Dane, and he's pushing straight into James.
So hungry for that one, Nikodos. Feeling himself, and Roy, the same. He actually flatlines Flit. Norbert is so vulnerable. If they can lock off this rotate. Crims, Roy, trying to find the hidey hole of the solo A defense right now, but from behind comes the Jame on the library line. Late on that smoke is Crims.
Still got to do with Norbert.
Oh, they don't have it. No smoke on it. James is always going to be a problem here, and just sticking out under the smoke. Norbert contributes. That is perfect. Charging. Pedal to the metal into the MP9. Oh my God, so many frags in the opening. Fasher meets James. Only Roy, and only 12 HP, so this is over in the blink of an eye. The drop of wrapping, they're coming through mid as well.
Kicker's going to get a free kill here.
Oh dear, Nikodos unprepared. Someone has to take that fight. 3 of them will, but the AWP is there as well. Fnatic in a cage now.
Mid to B is the best call here, but James can still get back towards the site. Mezzy and Crims trying to play ahead of this.
He's so aware.
There's so much time, though. They need to take a bit of a break right here. Have a breather, Fnatic. Allow the game to come to you for a moment, because if Mezzy rounds this corner into the AWP, yeah, James scoped up in time. There's no way past this.
So 3A or the Time Lord on B.
They're hunting them all across the map here, Outsiders. Flit and Fame are about to pick mid. Fasher's not looking. Back turn dead. So proactive here from Outsiders. Initially they were reactive. Now that they don't know where the info is, just staying on their feet, on their toes, constantly moving, and condemned to CT spawn. This is the misery of Fnatic.
A cruel role reversal. And just walking into James. He's so wise to your tricks. The wily Coyote profits. It's 7 for Outsiders off the back
of the AWP again in Banana.
It's not going to be Groundhog Day though, surely.
Looks like it.
Same play, same strat, not the same reaction out of the CTs. Library smoke, a late one. Fame eliminates Mezzy until his team, and Flip rounds the corner. Bloodshed, it's all blue on brown. One back from Fasher, but the damage is done. Only Crims and the Dutchman trying to overcome the odds. Up and over on the hay bales. Norbert far too restrained to give you anything.
Fame can flash for him here.
And he does the dance on the bales. Smoke, and a plant. That's not bad out of Fasha. They'd love a frag back, and in those 2-4. And Crims has already met his fate. Fasha with 4 to find on this graveyard position. Bomb ticking, sure, but Outsiders will not let this go. He did way more than that. James having fun with them. Available to them. A divider smoke. Even more difficult to break through. Crims, however, onto Kicker, needs more fame. Set up, drops off, perfect as they establish and frag. Mezzi one back, and they know fame lingers at the back of the site. James, pot shots connect. Roy with 15 and 2 to find. He knows Norbert's pit. He has to clear back. Sight looks the wrong way, being danced with, toyed with. 8 seconds, and that's 10. Outsiders do make Fnatic look a little ass. Surely favors those Julies. Nikodos definitely wants to get the juices flowing. Oh, the flash, the trade. James set his teammate up with a frag on a silver plate.
It's curious here. They have to push Banana. They have to take this space. Flash at the ready.
Oh my God, a lot of bodies. A lot of bodies. Fasha relays that information. And so immediately Outsiders go on a vacation.
That's
straight to the wide open ace. I say that, Roy on the balcony.
James has a flash here.
He's already had one perfect flash. Is he really anticipating this? Roy turns it. It does hit. A quick headshot. Tracks Norbert on the drop down. It's Kicker. They can't find it. Okay. Mezzi and Roy. Oh, careful on the spread. Nikodos toes. Toasty. Works out for the first. Arch is smoked. Pressure applied to Crims. Good find on the FAMAS. Still worried about apartments. Needs to tuck in. It's Flip and Kicker. Oh, and good awareness from Crims. Gets himself a double and gets away. Walking through. Spots out Fame. Oh! Crims so aware to boast a third on the same magazine. Flit though. Far from out of this one. He has faked it out. That may lower the potency of the clutch. But he's got decisions to make, and he's opted for short. It's a short side plant, and they've only got themselves SMGs, admittedly kits. Bouncing through, on the hunt. Mezzi will have a glance long side, and just in time, knife out. Good awareness, Flit tried his luck. Would only leave them 10 if they wait out for the fade. He can play around that for apps and short. Roy close, jumping, good flash. Gonna be swung on here. Roy and Crims about to be flustered, and already one back. Bomb on the floor for 15. He needs to stop that retrieve. Crims playing a good game on pit. Ready for Flit. 9 seconds, no bomb. Still no frag out of Crims. They have got time to get it down with a second to spare. Pit to support James. A 2-on-2. A battle of wits as Fasha beheads the Time Lord. And Flit needs to do a lot from pit. Not to be. High impact on that retake. Fasha holding his nerve, and those frags are starting to spread out rather evenly for Fnatic. To see him, a legend of the major circuit, back on the playoff stage. 3 to find, and already just the one. Norbert puts him on his ass. Tough fight, tracking difficult. Norbert will find his 6th frag and a likely round to just Nikodos and Fasha. That rotate off, and that's the power of the Outsiders. Their first team round, and it is by virtue of just pulling the CTs away. As they execute, missed shot out of Nikodos. James gets the info. I wonder how much of a hunt. He doesn't seem too interested. Doesn't have much cash in the bank.
And he hasn't even sent the hounds out up through Banana here, so they're just going to hold on to what they have, but that at least secures the fact that it's going to be the save. So information here. Now there is a lot of residual cash for the likes of Mezzi, Fasha, Nikodos. There shouldn't be too many issues getting guns into the hands of Roy and Crims. But just as we tie things up 10-10, you start to question, do Outsiders have anything to offer us? Well, of course they do. I'll take the lead back here. First T round posted on the board, and 11-10. Well, start to manifest. Up mid, into Roy, Fame, laser sharp, and Nikodos cannot trade.
Yeah, this is getting dire for Fnatic now. Someone has to step up. Someone has to be that hero. Mezzi and Fasha called upon from B. Spray straight through the smoke. Norbert, brilliant. Crims dead. Outsiders just pulling teeth of Fnatic. One back, great, but that reveals Fasha. As Nikodos has no hope against James on the AK.
Speaking of no, well, no space
on the floor. Subside now as they look to mount up as they come in as a full 4-man unit. One and done from Fasha. Sight is theirs, playing for the retake. Mezzi there, but the whole squad's not coming. The whole squad still on A as Fnatic, aware of what this commitment would have meant and would mean. They are starting to canter over to investigate, see if that AWP can find anything on. Well, you can see James actually posted up, and Crim's knocked down. Is that the beginning of the end of this round? Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Well, Mezzi has to try and get out. CT smoke has faded here, and well, he needs to be able to dip all the way back, and they could try and kill him on the cross. Kick it activated now. Norbert, Fame, they're aware they're going to take this fight. Mezzi will get one for his life, but Fame again continues. Another headshot for him. 22 and counting.
Textbook.
This is such a performance from Fame. You're not looking to him as it here.
Yeah, different approach in the setup. Oh, they're so premature on B. They're absolutely pooping themselves. Dropping one ways as they're heading A. Nikodos might repel the invaders on that one. Incendiary forces them into brackets. That's the bomb committed to A. 30-second mark. Roy, Nikodos, more out of the AWP. The Danes combine for a round-winning 3 kills. And with that bomb on the floor, it's mission accomplished.
Okay, well, they're going to concede here. James waiting for this push from Mezzi. Flit over towards the boiler room. No need to hunt here if you're Fnatic. You walk into this, well, you might lose your life. James will find the shot. Mezzi understands the situation now. But you're right, over towards B, they dropped out that utility, and if it was going to be the B play, they would have been in a lot of trouble. But there's a lot of mind games here, right, that we...
More to come. Nikodos stubborn. He wants this frag. He's waited a long time for it, and he gets away with it. Gap on that. Kick it unwilling to commit. The Flames will deter, but how does Flick get that one? Roy on the quad, knocked out. And the 3 versus 4, favoring Fnatic, but regrouping now. You can see James got pace in mind. Smoke towards CT. Communication fast. Looking to frolic into Nikodos and Fasha. Close quarters AWPing. He needs more. On the big green. Fasha to support. Second orange is hidey hole. Fashion only able to support with nades. And okay, another out of Nikodos. Alone on the site now. Can he really be Fnatic's hero? Kick it. Swings out for a frag that does facilitate a plant. Going for it safe. James thinks it through. And Mezzi's been spotted on the close of the gap. They need this one. A single flashbang. Mezzi wants to crawl, see what he can get for free, and then that flash can head into the site. They've gone for a close coffin crossfire. Mezzi and Crims, that was the flash, and that was the chance. Opportunity slipping through their fingers. Outsiders in touching distance of 15. Mezzi on bomb, looking for James. Fake and a frag. Wow, what a headshot. He has to hold. Back exposed, and Kicker can play the time. Look at that. Cool as a cucumber as he gets the clutch. Outsiders up to 15. Poised. Fasha trying his luck through the smoke. Brown Nubox and Nikodos. I mean, it's a fake plant. He has just forward pushed on this. They're clearing through, and he's using this smoke to try and find an advantage. They can come up and over. Fame has no idea.
Does now.
Oh dear. Okay, Fnatic, they've got to give it all they got, all the marbles, or Fnatic's map pick is going in Outsider's pocket to open up the playoffs. James spotted on Nubox, still 5 to find. They're burrowed into every nook and cranny of this B bomb site, and they're getting nothing but hot lead. Another dead, one back, and Mezzi's trying everything he can. James secures it. Rio loves it. Outsiders, the fan favorites, 1-0 up in convincing fashion.
Be execute with the smoke and a flash. This time round, the fight from Fnatic is coming. Fasha to investigate.
Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate, though, if he doesn't tuck in. And he's going, looking, great headshot out of Crims. They don't reveal the stack. Was that a lurk? Crims considers Fasha set up as well. And Crims, he's looking sharp, he's ready. And waiting for that frag. They're trying to cut noise, hope that the seeds of doubt are sown, but doesn't look like Fnatic are too interested. They've got a jiggle on CT for Info A.
Yeah, James is heading all the way back around the world right now just to make sure that there hasn't been any aggressive maneuvers, and he wants to search out for some info. So right now, Norbert, Fame, and Flit just needs to be like statues, do not move.
Smart, so Flit's jiggling mid as well, so as long as James clears out A, they'll have the peace of mind that nothing's untoward has gone on with CT aggression.
Yeah, but the push towards B is coming. So CT aggression in the face of Norbert any moment.
Yeah, he needs this fight. And Crosshair, bang on the money. Back from Fasha. Fame gives Outsiders the leg up.
But James now is just walking in towards A. This couldn't be more perfect on the timing. This is accidental. They didn't expect that fight to come, but the door wide open for James right now to walk on water straight in towards that A site. The bomb can pivot back. And Nikodos is left on B. Roy joined him, and Mezzi, well, he's realized the penny's dropped. The commit is not there, but look at all this space. The vent, he's all that not broken. So much information to work with now.
Oh boy, Mezzi. One's already deep across. He is going to have a little glimpse of Flit's head and another ramp. Now he knows. Bomb, A, Roy, called upon. James still the unknown entity as that bomb goes down. Easy as can be. They're making it so difficult for Fnatic to have a voice in this round. That P250, good for these long-range engage. Fires off a warning shot. Fame still hanging around those triple boxes. Repositioning into the side though is one. Still no frag back. Lots of damage. Mezzi good onto Fame. Flit, problems for him, but James, the last man standing is Flit. And they will get a smoke on the bomb. Nikodos has the kit, but he's so low, and Roy will bodyguard just in time on that defuse. And Fnatic will take another pistol, a 2-1 split so far. This. If it's really a run boost, it could and should be. Ooh, a hard one to hit. He actually hides behind the bomb. On the repeat, they combine. Roy down, Flit the same, puts us into a 4-on-4. Fasha forward. On ramp side, big find out of Nikodos. Catches Palace, need another out of that SMG. Fasha, good for it.
Norbert needs to be very careful here. Fame is looking for space elsewhere. So Outsiders in this mid-round are looking for any room. The path of least resistance for Fame is over towards B, as Mezzi will respond to this. This is the fight that could determine if this falls for Fnatic or Outsiders. Spotted from Fame, a headshot, of course.
Perfect, and now look at him leaping to take the space. He knows exactly the state of play. Bounces off of Nikodos. He knows, and Nikodos puts his crosshair right on Fame. Leaves just Norbert. Dropped into the site, Nikodos a forward position. They might just pass each other. Oh, spots a glimpse of him. That information goes both ways, or not. Nikodos flattened. Crims in the 1v1. Now, will experience prevail in this one? Already 2 frags for Norbert. This would be a very high impact round to put Outsiders straight on the board. Crims a smoke, no kit. Walking in now, an interesting plant spot. Crims seems aware. And post. Oh, what a shot! Hey, the bomb planted as James already investigating the other side of the map. There's such a walk in the park. Big one back. And a big scalp to take. Fame taken out of the proceedings. Outsiders set up for this bomb. Ticking away. Another head taken away as Norbert. He's having a game here on Mirage. An incredible clutch. Now builds upon it with a double to send Fnatic packing.
And Fasha's stuck in spawn right here. Norbert's actually thrown a Molotov to slow his retreat. He does get into CT. Mezzi.
He vocalized how happy they are to be back in the playoffs. Ooh, it gets the info on the jump. That's big out of Flit, better out of Roy. Will find himself a weapon for his troubles. But it's A, and Nikodos just vulnerable, and unarmored Deagle. Palace to worry about, already pressuring the site. Nikodos does well onto Norbert, an immediate knee-jerk trade. You can't get past Fame. And maybe you can if Mezzi. Oh, nearly an opportunity to make it interesting. Still, if that Deagle connects, there's legs. The bomb down default. Roy still on short, long range on the AK, hoping for a Hail Mary on the cross. But they don't need to now. Bomb is down. Hard work is done. James will worm his way back to establish a crossfire sandwich in default.
This nade could be good.
Brilliant. Okay. Kickert catches. James to come up clutch. Fnatic need this round. James the one to deny. If he can get one. That's both of them. Outsiders call upon the wizard for some magic. I'm worried about everything, Fnatic. No direct answers as windows re-smoked. Roy on notice.
A split.
Yeah, and it's starting to clamp down shut. Roy does get flipped for free. Through the smoke, plays the angles well. Still finding frags. Wow, straight to Palace. Long range from Roy. Nikodos, perfect weapon for the job, but again the flash is brilliant. Fasha holds his metal. still on balcony. Fnatic set for a third. It needs to be converted. And Mezzi takes a leap in that direction. Double to close. Fnatic up to 3 outsiders. That's the first time we've seen that in the tightrope. Norbert is having a look. He's looking for toes. Not yet exposed, but so close on the other side. It's Norbert to clear, and oh, the elbow there, Mezzi. Can he get away? Kickert still in a position to trade. He's low HP. Good frag back. Krim still hitting his shots. Mezzi will meet James, but that's the flank. It's the flank that everything. Nikados gets his eye to the scope in time.
All right, that's more like it from Nikados right there. The awareness on that kill. Very, very tidy stuff. And now as they make their way back towards A, Fasher with a heads-up play of his own. Takes an awful lot of room, and James being noisy. Fasher will hear these steps. Nikados will be back just in time to take this duel.
Fasher safe from James. Bomb on the back of that AWPer. Nikados. Close to second. Just put in the cherry on top. And Kickit will maintain. Makes sense. Keeps hold of his AK-47, but Fnatic with 3 consecutive of their own design. Now, it's a remedy, it's a response to a 6-round slew.
Yeah, so Outsiders already done a full lot of work.
Oh, dear. Flip versus Roy, spots both. And James should have him on the way out. If you really try and retreat, there's 3 gunning for you. Nice! Oh, and nearly 2. Roy does a lot there, but so does Outsiders. Into Fasher's sandwich position. They're looking for answers, and Fasher should have the element of surprise on this one. 2 to pincer in. Oh, Molly. Molly. Dead man walking. Fasher down. And options really few and far between for Fnatic. You can see the util. Oh, and nades. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous counter-strike out of the Outsiders in this one. Crims is great. Can he prove it? Chip damage onto Norbert. And looks like the AWP is more of a priority. He has chosen to turn tail. Information denied. Tucked on the bench. Oh, Nikados big, but immediately silenced.
Clean house.
And that site's open now for the plant. James in the open. He might want to find a bit of a better setup. He's got 1 burrowed into CT. James on Tetras, and Kickit considering that round. Oh! What a shot! Just the tip of the head, and the Dane destroyed. Crims is not ready for flip. No trade from Mezzi. Nice one onto James. Kickit the contingency. Flip on sight. Mezzi no time. He just has to get 1 back, and it's 8.
So,
yeah,
who cares?
Your 0 to 100 is exactly the framing. Wow, he tries his luck, Fame. Caught out by Crims on that elevated position. Flit unable or unwilling to trade. Lone on top mid this time, and he's responsible for that bomb. So if Crims comes looking, this is a fight that could really turn the tide. Perfectly found. Roy on window, Flit, ooh, catches. A bullet to the dome. Helmet saves him. This has to be a 6th for Fnatic.
Oh, you would think so, especially with the bomb now starting to head back over towards A. Nikados will be unaccounted for here with the initial exchanges with nobody coming out of Palace. So Fasher just has to bait them in. A kill from Fasher is great, but really it's Nikados to win the round here.
Oh, Flit, no slouch on that AWP, given it by virtue of the health. Nade, shy, bomb to be planted. Nikados not going to be able to stop it immediately, but good one back from Fasher. The bomb is down, but they're not clear in their corners. Nikados profits. Okay, James. What can you do with this one? The answer is nothing. Nikados will close it. Fnatic, they managed to muster. Look at the setup.
Yeah, and they're going to run into it.
This is going to hurt.
They're going to run into it.
He's got a P250. I mean, at least it's an even fight. At least not in the weapon department. A problem. That is, though. He goes looking. Flit just 1v2 in at that ramp. He's run out of bullets and running out of mojo off Fnatic. They're going on Mezzi.
Yeah, he got 1 back here. A nice shot over towards Ticket, sure, but need an awful lot where that came from. A defensive CT smoke dropped out, and Fame Let's make sure there is no retreat. Fashion knife in hand is about to get a rude awakening. And it's just Mezzy. This would be the ace required.
Yeah, and maybe the smallest gap. James very, very switched on, though.
Norbert's aware of it as well. Mezzy could jump off the window ledge, make his way through the vent room, but no, he's just going to walk straight through. And Norbert, oh, he stopped glancing for now. So here's the gap, and Norbert, as the peak, does spot it out. James in the perfect position to close this.
Yeah, and he's not taking the initial engagement. He knows Mezzy's going to assume it's clear. He can walk through, little speed walk, and Mezzy looking the wrong way as James makes it certain that is 10 already for Outsiders in the first round of this second half. The juice is one step, but you do need frags as well. You can see just how set up they are again. And Fnatic walking into the stack. There's multiple bodies that can engage. It's Fame, it's Flit, it's Jame, and Pain for Fnatic. Bomb at the top of mid. Nikodos feeling like he's already out of the round, despite still heart beating. And a deflating arrival for Crims. By the time he gets to those fights, he's already lost 2 teammates. And something that Outsiders do so well as well on this CT side, which is what I'm concerned about for Fnatic, given how long their lead has been leading, is that you leave a gap, you aren't attending to the entire map, there will be this search for information that teams like Heroic, Spirit, and of course Outsiders are so proficient.
Oh.
That's back from Fasha.
But look where Norbert is. It's what you were talking about, right? He's the insurance policy. Sure, Flit's dead. Where are you going to plant? How are you going to get this bomb down?
And James doesn't have to overstep the mark. Oh, nice one from Nikodos. Actually uses that M4 to great success, puts kick it low, and it should be finished. Nice work from Crims. Still, though, it's... Ooh, that is sharp out of Fasha. He's given for the trend twice.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. In Rio. And his name is James. You can't...
Norbert's still got the cross here. He can call. Yeah, he spotted it now and a shot from Norbert. What a stunner.
Yeah, that's a leaf straight out of James' book.
Oh, it's pulled the rotation, though.
Yeah, they're clearing.
A massive gap in towards A. How does this keep happening?
This one works nicely for Fnatic, but still 2 men down. Got to get that bomb down, because CTs are working this out too. Roy, late to the plant. Very late. More damage out of that scout. Puts it on a silver platter for the collection. Kick it. Has he got a deagle in him? No is the answer. Crim's the one to hand it to him. 3 on 3. Flit playing the waiting game. I don't know how hard they're going to clear this. Fasha's looking and... Whoa! Another headshot. Outsiders are so good at making these rounds hurt, and it has to be Crims. So low. And so much time. Fame. 19 up against Crims, and he's got him. He's got his number.
And they're coming.
Okay, got to got some pace in this. Fame tracking the drop of Roy. Puts him low. Fasha responds into the site and trying to plant. This is actually a perfect opportunity for Fnatic. They're in, but there's so many here from Outsiders trying to close back in. Kick it onto Crims. Norbert likely to find Fasha, and now only 2 members of Fnatic to stop that defuse. It's not going to be easy. Good angle and headshot from behind, though. Nikodos has to be responsible for this. And he spotted out Flit. He needs this duel. Deagle VM4 and exposed to James now. Mezzy trapped. 3 encroaching, tapping heads. 2 to run him down. James, he easy got that one. And there is a kit in play. Kick it onto it in time.
Flit already rotates over. They're going to have multiple bodies here, and Flit opens up the account.
Yeah, and it's going to close it too. Crims on the bench position, nearly gets Flit before Fame will save, and 13 already. And the response is great. The damage is horrible for Fnatic. Flit just takes 2 out of the round. Mid clear, he says, not sure about the top, and he might go again into some answers as well. That's the bomb. Nikodos cowering behind the box. If Norbert even gets 1, Fnatic's hopes will truly fade. And he's done it.
No! Oh!
How? How? Okay, Outsiders walk in the park, Chad. The bird
right now.
Yeah, it's a 1-2 step and a 1-2 punch. Nikodos onto Fame. A nice scalp to post, but they are very hard pressed to find a second. Flit playing with the smoke and playing with his food. He knows Mezzi's coming through, and a nice frag back. Here he's going through. Nice catch. Nikodos should be traded. Oh, wow. Transfer onto James. Roy good for the headshot as well. Those individual duels have come through from Fnatic. Kicker gets himself out of the window. Will it allow him to surprise Roy under the smoke?
They didn't take the space. They knew.
Fnatic, a nervous wreck as Kicker looks to wreck house. It's Fasher to defend their honor. We will see 8. Virtue of Nikodos, a nice 3-piece.
Yeah, that was tidy, especially the third on towards the top of the stairs right there.
Denies an opportunity into the short position. Window fading, and frags found. An equivalent exchange leaves us in a 4-on-4, 60 seconds. Roy and Nikodos come knocking on Norbert's door. This is the fight. Forward position. Again, Norbert passes the test. Playing a good game here. His own smoke facilitates a reposition. Crim's now vulnerable on that gap. Roy tapping away.
They're so separated. How are you meant to win this? James, he's in the market with the AWP. They have to get past him. Roy goes down. No, it's Crim's. It's Crim going down. They're into the site.
Only one last hope here, and his name is Roy. Outsiders, 13 seconds. They can stop this alone. James doesn't need any help. The flash was good, but they're coming for you. And Outsiders make it look like a walk in the park in their opening playoff game. Fnatic quick to exit the game.